What in the world, Bo? What's going on with you, man? It's your boy, Big Low Country. You already know what time it is. Hope everybody doing a good day. Hope everybody had a great week. Here we are, Saturday night. Oh, sticky, icky, icky, icky. Oh, man. I'm definitely glad everybody could be here with me tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with me. If you don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just a country boy, former football coach. And, just a country boy that just love to sit around and talk about sports. And, I wanted to come and talk with y'all tonight about this whole game that we got going on tomorrow. Atlanta Falcons, San Francisco 49ers. There are a lot of things that come into play in this regard. I'm sorry, I got to put on my two pearls. I got to put on my two pearls. First of all, let me go ahead and show some love to everybody that's coming on to chill out with us tonight. Definitely, Grand Dodger says, welcome all Falcons fans to the stream. Welcome all NFL fans. That's right, football fans. He said, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Rise up. Much appreciated, fam. Appreciate that, Bo. Much love to you, family. Much love to you. Definitely. The last Saint, he's a Saints fan. He says, go ahead and get that W. Make that 6th seed much easier for the 7th seed spot. See, he thinking ahead. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We'll see y'all first week of the next year. We'll be seeing y'all in January. Definitely, man. Definitely. Granddad also said rise up all day long. Y'all already know, man. Definitely, man. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Jamal D says, what in the world, Bo? What's going on? B Tucky, I rocking them two pearls. You already know what time it is, Bo. Coach Rona says, hello, everybody. Think about Rona. She's a sweet old girl. About the sweetest little girl in the whole wide world. She made the toughest homeboy. That's me. Oh, man. Definitely. Granddad says, sticky, icky, icky. Where's the Santa hat, Coach Big? Where's the real, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with you, man? Coach Jerry, I see you, Bo. Hope you doing good tonight, family. Key Will. Tyler says, let's go. We got this. Hope you're doing good, Coach. Hey, Bo. I'm finer than frog here, Bo. I'm doing good this way, man. Definitely. Well, you know what? I can't say that. Earlier today, I was feeling bad, boy. I had a migraine. I had to do a little bit of overtime this morning, and then I had to go take the car to the shop. I was feeling terrible. Coach Rona, she had me. Coach Rona making sure she took care of me. But, boy, I'm telling you, I was going down a rough patch of dirt road earlier today, boy. It was hard times. Workflow J, what's going on? Coach Ghost Peppers, much love to you. Molly Mall in here coming in here with the hating eyes. I see you, Molly Mall. I see you. Bobby Murphy, what's going on, Coach? Hope you're doing good tonight. Definitely. B Tucking says, what's the news on them T-shirts, Big Low? Look. I'm working on it, Bo. I'm working on it. I just got to get everything going on. I got to get everything together. But look, that's what the coaching staff do. They make sure that they stay on top of it. Stay on top of the old coach like Brown Gravy. Sometimes you got to stay on top of it. Make sure that I get everything done in the timely manner. It's a story of coaching on their life. She always staying on top of it. The real says, I'm just happy the Falcons come on local TV in DC tomorrow. That's definitely a good thing, brother. Definitely a good thing, man. So we're going to sit here and we're going to talk about what we got going on. So the Falcons, they are still in the hunt, right? They're still in the hunt, playing against these 49ers who have one more win than they do. I know y'all getting tired of me saying this, guys. I know that you are. And my apologies for sounding like a broken record. Saying the same thing over and over again. We need this one tomorrow. I know I keep saying it. Tomorrow we need this game, right? Last week we needed that game, and I don't know if y'all checked out my homeboy Rashard and Dave at the Panthers Nation podcast, but after they lost, it's one of those things where it's like, man, boy, now they're like, well, it's over. We had a good season. I know, you can't just shut it down, bro. But see, I didn't want to be one of those cases where we would have been talking like that. So moving forward, we're playing an NFC opponent, right? In the 49ers, they have one more win than we do. If we can beat them, we can have that tiebreaker over them. That would be huge. That would be huge. We got a tiebreaker over the Saints. Got a tiebreaker. We got a. I know that we split one with the Panthers. So moving forward, these last four games, that we have, 3 of them are against NFC opponents. So one game is against the Buffalo Bills, and we need to try to make sure that we take care of business in that regard. But moving forward, we're gonna need this game. We're gonna have to come to Levi Stadium like, hey Kyle, you're gonna have to run us this game, boy. We'll need to take that off for you there, Playboy. It's tough for me, because Kyle Shanahan, that's my boy. But it's just one of those situations. Christine Connolly, she says, I hope my Saints beat Tampa, Miami, Carolina, and wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See, you doing good till you got to the Atlanta part, Christine. Don't be like that now. Much love to you, Miss Christine. Everybody, y'all make sure that y'all welcome Miss Christine to the stream. Much love to you. Much love to you. Much love to everybody that came on to chill out with us on a Saturday night. Hope everybody and their family is safe. If you could do a country boy favor, make sure that you hit that like button. If you're excited about football tomorrow, I know that we got some football going on tonight. Colts looking like they're trying to take the doggone Patriots out behind the woodshed. Now, we don't know what happens out behind the woodshed. What happens out behind the woodshed stays behind the woodshed. But they taking them out there, and the Patriots, they went running back there, but they looking like they finna come crawling back. So if you're excited about having some football tonight and tomorrow, do a country boy favor, hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with me and the rest of the coaching staff, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can join the coaching staff too. Definitely. So you know how we do it, guys. Since we're coaching staff, we talk about this as far as matchups, right? We look at the matchups. We look at what are our guys going to do against their guys. So with that being said, our defense, you know what? Scratch that. Our offense against their defense. Everybody's getting naked for Nick Bosa. Everybody's getting naked for Nick Bosa. Say, well, wait a minute, coach. Oh, my goodness. He had 14 sacks so far this season. I understand that, Bo. I understand that. You got a point. He's a baller. But, and you know what they say? You know what they say about but. Everything that you said before the but, it don't count. But I legitimately think that in this case, especially with the kind of offense that we've been running here lately, if we could chip Joey Bosa, I keep wanting to call the boy Joey. If we could chip Nick Bosa with our tight ends, I don't care what kind of chip it is, whether it's Pringles, whether it's Cheetos, whether it's Lay's, the Wavy, or the Classics. I don't care. We need to chip them. By the way, I do want to let y'all know something. I know I share a bunch of random things about myself, but I just rediscovered Pringles. But them cheddar cheese Pringles, they be hitting the spot, boy. I'm sorry. Y'all know I be all over the place sometimes.
You can't buy Pringles.
Huh?
You can't buy them no more.
Why you can't?
It's a part of Kellogg's and the workers are striking.
Oh, man, I ain't know that. I ain't know that.
Justin trying to cross the picket line.
Boy, I know I showed up in battle every day this week at work. $1.25 here. $1.25 there. Anyway, if we could chip Nick Bosa, not Pringles. If we could chip. Now wait a minute. You bought the cornflakes the other day.
Is cornflakes good?
Yes.
Oh.
You done bought like 2 boxes. Anyway. Like I said, she has to eat cornflakes for dinner, y'all. And we supposed to be striking, But anyway, if we could chip Nick Bosa, I think that would make a huge difference. Everybody's talking about Fred Warner. But the thing that I've realized by watching the film of the San Francisco 49ers is that they like to run that man-on-man coverage, right? They run that man-on-man coverage. It's going to be tough to double team Kyle Pitts if you run a man-man coverage. Now, is Fred Warner that type of guy? I know that he's like a Pro Bowl player. He's leading the league in tackles and everything, but is he legitimately that guy that could go mano a mano with 6'6", 245, 4.3 speed Kyle Pitts? That's the question. That's the question. You know, so it's just one of those cases where is he gonna be the guy that's gonna and think about it like this right here. San Francisco, they've had a lot of injuries. They've had a lot of injuries in the back half of that defense. So I know that Josh Norman, that's one of their starting cornerbacks, right? Yes, that Josh Norman. The one that got paid by Washington football team, what was that, like 5 years ago? That Josh Norman. So I think we're going to see, you know, what kind of play calling Arthur Smith does if he's legitimately one of those people who say, hey, guys, we're going to call based on what's going on in the game. And if we can beat them over the top, we're going to be taking shots like a Lil Jon and Pitbull song. Shot. That's what I plan on doing, bro. Oh, man. Granddaughter says, owner and GM coach, you can just call it Coach Ronnie, granddaughter. He said, Coach Ronnie, and I on the same wavelength. Go take them cornflakes back and get oatmeal. I need to be eat oatmeal anyway. That's what I need to be doing. You know, but that box is halfway open, so I can't take it back. But, you know, moving forward, you know, we definitely got to make sure we support the workers. Corey Harris says, what's up, Big Low? What's going on, Bo? Hope you're doing good tonight, fam. Hope you're doing good tonight. Definitely. Nathan said, Lil Nicky will need his daddy in this game because he's going to have 14 sacks a year after this. Wow. Now, look, we can't. Let's not get too cocky now. He's still Nick Bosa. We can't get too cocky. Oh man, Ron Thomas, he's tuning in with us from Facebook. Much love to you, brother. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. Definitely. Dexter Vlash, what's going on, Professor Dex? Hope you're doing good tonight, fam. Definitely. And Nathan says, hold up, what's with cornflakes and Pringles? I don't think I've ever had any cornflakes or Pringles, to be honest. I had Pringles a year. You know, my stepdad, he had some Pringles at the house the other day. I was like, oh my goodness, these things hitting on something. I'm at work, like, let me get some of them cheddar cheese Pringles. But you know, we got to support the workers. So, you know, got to go on strike against Kellogg. Coach on the guy stop buying the cornflakes. You know.
I'm not buying no more.
Christine says, I was at my dad's work when the Falcons beat us. Burned all Patterson on in my dreams. That's rough right there. That's rough. And also, wait a minute. Bobby Murphy says, COVID Micron Patterson. What? COVID Micron. Oh, what in the world? Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all have started already. Oh, man. Falstar Falcon says, happy holidays to everyone in the chat. I appreciate you for checking up on me yesterday, Falstar Falcon. You hit me up yesterday. Hey, say, hey, coach, we're going live tonight. I said, man, if I could, I would, coach. If I could, I would. Much love to you, fam. Much love to you. Definitely. Dan Quinn. What in the world? You sure you want to come in here, coach? We got some questions for you. He says, good luck to y'all tomorrow in brotherhood. What? Coach Quinn, you this far from getting blocked tonight. Oh man, nah, man. Much love to you, Coach Quinn. But look, the thing is, guys, is that offensively, we know that So last week we attacked the left side of our offensive line, their right side, and we kept going at Burns and at Hassan Riddick, right? Those are two guys who are undersized. They can get to the quarterback, but when it comes to playing the run and things like that, it gets a little dicey. So moving forward, question is, if you come into the game and you're not dominating the line of scrimmage like you were last week and the last couple of weeks before, can you make those adjustments, right? Can you make those adjustments? So moving forward, my question, my first 1-2 question to the coaching staff is, do you think that this Falcons team is going to be able to run the ball like they did last week against Carolina? So if you feel like they can run the ball like they did last week, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's one of those cases where, hey, we might need to do something a little different, people might be trying to catch up on us a little bit, put a 2 in the chat, because we're actually going to look at this from, once again, like I say, from a coach's perspective, right? We're going to actually look at it and see, what Kyle Shanahan is thinking, and we're also going to look at this and see, what Arthur Smith is thinking. As far as offensively from the 49ers, we're going to look at from what Kyle Shanahan is thinking and what Dean Pease is thinking, because there's something, I have this observation that I don't think a lot of people have thought about that's going to kind of blow your mind. It's going to kind of blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind like an Eve and Gwen Stefani song. It's going to blow your mind, bro. Oh, man. Ghost Pepper says, run the ball effectively. Luckily, our run game has improved a great deal since the start of the season. Boy, what you talking about? What you talking about? So let's see here. Molly Mall, he says, I got a Christmas gift for y'all, the Falcons. What in the world? Oh, man. Let's see here. Grand I said, Coach Ghost Pepper's in the chat. I see him in here repping like a mascot. I see you in here, Bo. Dan Quinn, he says 1. He says, I done left y'all, but I know that y'all can run the ball. That's what. Oh, man. Coach Ronis, he says 1. She thinks that we can run the ball effectively. Jamal D says 1. Grandizer also agrees that he thinks that we can run the ball. Now, Molly Mall, I don't know if his heart's coming into play or his brain. I think he just hating. What you think it is, Coach Ron? Okay. Mom, get that hate out your heart, Bo. Lee Rawls says 1. Thinks that we can run that ball. Bobby Murphy says Dan Quinn showing up in here. Yo, what in the world? I don't know. Need to be planning for the next game, Coach. That's what you need to be doing. This is crunch time for you right now. You're supposed to make your last adjustments. Five-star Falcon says 1 and 2 mix up with play action. Okay. Quentin Willis says 1. With Patterson, anything is possible. Oh, man. Nathan says 1. Thinks that we can run that ball. Tony Wright says, Big Low, what's happening, my friend? What in the world, ball? What's going on with you? Let's see. B. Tucker says, how about another pick 6, make it 3 weeks in a row? If that would happen, it would make my heart jump for joy. If that were to happen. The real B. Tucker. So everybody thinks that we're going to run the ball. So my next, since everybody's in agreement that we're going to run the ball effectively tomorrow, my next question to you is, do you think the Falcons have the ability to get 100 yards tomorrow? Do you think they have the ability to get 100 yards tomorrow? If you feel like that's the case, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like they might run it effectively, but they ain't going to get 100, put a 2 in the chat. And then this is important. This is very important. I just want to see what y'all thinking. So if you think we could get 100 yards, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's going to, if that's not the case, put a 2 in the chat. Definitely. Let's see here. Jamal D said Christmas Patterson going to gift us with a win. Oh, what in the world? Where do y'all come up with this at, man? So Coach Ronnie said she think we're gonna run effectively, but she think it's gonna be 96 yards. That's what Coach Ronnie said. Molly Mall, he just hating. You need to worry about Taysom Hill not throwing them interceptions. That's what you need to worry about, Molly Mall. Tell Taysom Hill to hold on to the ball. Oh man, B. Tucker said Mike Davis for 100 yards by himself. Okay, y'all getting on the Mike Davis trade now. Okay, hey, all I'm saying is there might have been a little bit of passion last week, so that was the last team. We can't don't jump on the train naked yet. Now let's the real. He says the one he thinks that we can get 100 yards on the ground tomorrow. Jamal says 99. He never follows direction, Coach. I don't know. Dex and Grandizer and Dan Quinn, they think that we won't get 100 yards. Ghost Peppers and Tony Wright also feel like we won't get 100 yards. Keenan Moss, what's going on with you, Keenan? Hadn't seen you in a minute. Thinks that we would. Padre, what's going on, Bo? Thinks that we will not get 100 yards tomorrow. Alfonso and B-Ball Red thinks that we'll get 100 yards. B. Tucker says CP was 75 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay. So, and what's going on, Padre? So I'm just going to highlight the rest of your answers while I'm going to give you my opinion on this one. If we do get 100 yards tomorrow, we legitimately have something with our offensive line and our running game. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, if we get 100 yards tomorrow, you got something there. And the reason why I say that is because think about it like this. Kyle Shanahan has been groomed to run the zone run blocking scheme. They was running that zone run blocking scheme when he was in middle school, when his dad was coaching Denver, and it didn't matter who was running the ball, whether it was Terrell Davis or Landis Gary, Clinton Portis, it didn't matter who was running it. Whoever was running the ball in that zone run blocking scheme, Mike Shanahan and Kyle Shanahan made it successful. So if you're playing against a team who's running the same variation of that offense as you're running, and you've been running it ever since you've been in puberty, and that team is still successful against you, think about it like this right here. You legitimately have something. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, in this particular case, I think that we will not get 100 yards tomorrow. I think we'll get close to 100 yards tomorrow. I think we might get like 80, 90 yards. I don't think that we'll get it. I feel like the offense is still progressing. They're still maturing. They're still doing good. Coach Ron is bringing me the good stuff. What the world, Coach? You fill this thing up, D?
Finished it off.
You finished it off?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is it?
Yeah.
This is it, like a Michael Jackson concert. What the world? This is it? I might not have to drink all this right here. What in the world?
Conserve it.
Man. Coach Rose, you gave me this much. You must be trying to H&H tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Tell me you want. You want a Hulu and Hutch. All right. So basically what I'm saying is, and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I forgot to give y'all the disclaimer. My apologies. Look, what's in my cup is in my cup. It might be water. It might be moonshine. But if you see me smiling, that just means I'm happy to see you. Bottoms up. Oh, yeah. That's that show note right there. That's that show note right there, Bo. But look, I'm gonna tell you something. If we do get over 100 yards tomorrow, you legitimately have something with your offensive line. You also got to consider this as well. In the open field, in the running game, we hadn't really been breaking big plays in the running game, right? I mean, how many times have we seen where Mike Davis gets to the second level, gets, somebody grab one of them big thighs that he got, pull him down, thick thighs save lives, Coach Ronald. Somebody pull him one of them big thighs that he got. Next thing you know, it's one of those cases where it's like, man, he's like, I almost broke that one. That's happened like 7, 8 times this season. Cordero Patterson, same thing. He getting downfield, somebody tackles him, like, man, he didn't break that big play. So moving forward, if we could break that big play and we start breaking those big plays throughout the end of the season, you legitimately might have something with your passing game. Definitely. But wait a minute. Mom says, Big Low, be careful. I see some white stuff swimming at the bottom. B. Tucker said, it's all good, Big Low. I hot water on ice for tomorrow. You got your water on ice for tomorrow? Okay. All right, okay. We'll be good then. UGA boy came in here to chill out with us. Y'all make sure that y'all welcome UGA boy to the stream. I think this is my first time seeing you in here, family. Much love to you. Thank you so much for chilling out with the old coaching staff, bro. We get together, we chill out like this all the time. What in the world? Oh, I got something on my shirt. But yeah, we get together, we chill out like this all the time, man. Definitely. But so moving forward, if we could if we could actually run that zone run blocking scheme to its fullest potential, then we could take them shots downfield, with Matt Ryan, Kyle Pitts. Russell Gage is starting to come into his own. He's starting to play more like a number 2 receiver instead of a number 3 receiver. Tajay Sharp, he's made some key catches. So it's one of those cases where we could legitimately, make some moves. Now I know that Miss Christine, she said a little bit earlier, she said 2 because the Falcons stink. And I understand that, Miss Christine, you and your feelings, you you and your feelings, like a Drake song, got you in your feelings. It's all right. Oh man, but moving forward, we got to call it what it is right now, and let's be honest. Right now, the Falcons are just a better team than the New Orleans Saints. And I know that whenever we got together, did our roundtable, everybody was saying that the Falcons were the bottom of the NFC South. And here we are, a few weeks later, we done beat the Panthers. Camden came home. And when I say came home, I don't mean to Carolina, I mean to the bench. And then
Wow.
Then we played the Saints and we just broke their hearts, just collectively broke their hearts in New Orleans. I ain't hear no chopper style, chopper style. Say what? I ain't hear none of that. Oh man. All I heard was that a lot of y'all might not get this reference. After Drew Brees left, a lot of y'all might not get this reference. But all I heard was, man, I miss my dog. That's that Carter one. Y'all might not get that one. But moving forward, now we're in a place where we can legitimately make the playoffs. And I know I'm talking a lot of trash, but you know how I got to talk trash to the Saints fans. Y'all know it ain't nothing but love. Y'all know that we got a lot of love for each other. It's a bunch of banter. If I don't banter with you, I don't love you. You know what I'm saying? So moving forward, y'all know that it's all love. But as far as the Falcons go defensively, because UGA boy, he made a good point. He said the Falcons need a defensive upgrade big time. I completely agree with you, Bo. Whenever we had the draft, I was sitting here with smoke coming out my ears saying, why do we keep drafting offensive linemen? We need some help on this defense. Steven Means is not the answer. And it's crazy whenever it's one of those cases where, you never want to see a player get injured. Eric Harris, we definitely wish him a speedy recovery. But it's crazy whenever moving forward, you're kind of relieved that you're going to get that young talent come in because the previous guy who was starting was making too many mistakes. Like, what in the world, Bo? So moving forward, our defense against their offense, first of all, I'm excited to see what Jalen Hawkins is going to do. You know, I'm definitely excited to see what he's going to do because it's one of those cases where, you know, he's been making plays with the limited time that he's had all season. You got to love it. You know, we've had 2 pick sixes 2 weeks in a row. Why can't we keep it going? Why not us? Why not us? So the thing and the big observation that I really thought about was with our defense going against their offense, that zone run blocking scheme offense. And I also want to let y'all know Elijah Mitchell's not playing tomorrow. And he's been killing it. You know, he's been killing it for my fantasy team, and he's been a really good running back. Now, they use Deebo Samuel the same way we use Cordero Patterson. And in the words of Coach Ronnie, Cordero Patterson. So moving forward, are we going to be able to corral them? Is everybody going to be able to stay disciplined? You know, you stay in your gap. Don't be a superhero. Don't be no Spider-Man. No way home. You don't got to be like that. So moving forward, it's like, can everybody stay disciplined? But the biggest observation that I had as I was looking at some of their film, I see that Kyle Shanahan, he uses a lot of the same plays that he used in 2016 when he took us to the Super Bowl, when he became one of my favorite coaches. So our 3-4 defense, and you know, we run a multiple front defense, but many times it's odd man defense. Our 3-4 defense going against that zone run blocking scheme is very successful. It's very successful. And the reason why I say this is because I don't know if y'all remember this. About 3 years ago, right? About 3 years ago, we played against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And whenever we played against them boys, they were shooting gaps on us like it wasn't nobody's business. We were trying to run that zone, that zone defense, that zone run blocking scheme. And while all those linemen were trying to get up the field, all those linebackers were just striking a match on the backside and cutting up the field and getting us in the backfield. They did it over and over and over again. What they were doing was the defensive linemen, they were actually clawing. So they were actually clawing most of the time that center and that guard, or they were clawing that center and that guard and that tackle. So whenever they were that guard and that tackle, they were trying to double team and somebody would get to the next level. They were just grabbing, they'll just hold on. So they couldn't get to the next level. So whenever they came in, it was just one of those cases where it was like, oh man. But the thing is that whenever you do that, whenever you grab and you claw like that, you just got to make sure that you don't hold. And there were actually a couple of holding calls in that Pittsburgh Steelers game against us where we was like, well, and I kept saying, well, coach, you don't see that they're holding? You don't see it? So the question is, are our guys big, tough, and nasty enough to actually clog up those lanes and keep our linebackers clean so they could strike those matches? Because we got the linebackers to make those plays. We got the Foyers. We got the Michael Walkers. We got the Debos to actually strike that match, come in on that backside, and get that tackle in the backfield. Definitely. So that's the big question. Ghost Pepper says, question, Big Low, is it really a road win when all the time Falcons fans have more wins in Charlotte than the Panthers do? So much for Cam. Hello Kitty. Oh man, you know that's Mercedes-Benz North, man. You know, that's Mercedes-Benz North, brother. We can't. Hey, I don't know. I guess we can consider that a home win. We can't get no win in Atlanta, so we got to consider that a home win. There is no rivalry. There is no rivalry. We love those guys. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Man. Rose City in here. Rose City says Arthur Blank, aka Count Dracula, need to get back in his car. What? What?
Whoa. We talking about Arthur like that.
I hear you. I hear you, Ro. I hear you. I hear you, man. UGA boy says Arthur Blank need to go for the Falcons to spend money for us to get better. Man, the thing is, the Arthur Blank, he's more than willing to spend money. The question is, well, the big issue is that he has his hands tied with his salary cap. You know, so I mean, moving forward, it's tough. It's tough. Definitely. UGA boy, he says, okay, yeah, fortunately, man, you know, on this particular show, you know, we don't bring people on, but every now and then I do have shows where we bring people on. So yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Whenever we do have one of those shows, make sure that you come on, brother. I'd be more than happy to chop it up with you, man. Definitely. Sanchez Lowe, what's going on, Bo? I appreciate you for checking in with Old Country Boy. Thank you so much. Tony Wright, you know, he's our resident scouter. Oh, he's on the scouting team, head scout. He says San Francisco 49ers D-line of Joey Bosa. Oh, wait a minute. I thought it was Nick. It is Joey. Oh, it's hard to keep up with them boys. Eric Armstead, DJ Jones, Arden Key, and newly acquired Charles Aminu.
You talking about me?
Aminu from Houston are all ballers. They can stop the run and rush the passer, and that's what I'm talking about, Coach Tony. So it's one of those cases where all of those guys, they're not small like a Brian Burns and Hassan Reddick. So you can't just choose one side and bully it, because those guys, they're big, they can rush the passer, and they're disciplined. So they're not just gonna be doing all kind of moves to get past the person in front of them and then take themselves out of a rushing lane. They're not going to do that. They trust all the guys beside them. So if you're going to run the ball, you're going to have to legitimately bring it to their front door. It can't be one of those cases where it's like, oh, yeah, we're going to pick that matchup. Because y'all remember what I told you my first job was in coaching. Y'all remember I told you I was the QA guy. So I sit at the top and I'll be looking down. I said, hey, coach, number 37, we kicking him in between the washing machine and the dryer. Let's run some more 25s. Keep running at him. Keep running at him. The guy on the other side, their QA, if he didn't catch it, then we'll just keep doing the same thing over and over again until they caught it. Also, I said, hey, coach, number 92, he's looking tired. He's looking tired. Or their defensive backs. If I seen they had a guy that was playing the whole game on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, around the third quarter, I see that he's looking like he's tired. He started doing the having the hands on his hips and stuff like that. I said, all right, coach, we ready for that. We ready for that sluggo. Go ahead and hit it to him. Get that sluggo to X. We'll go ahead and take that shot. Next thing you know, we dancing in the end zone. So the question is, are we going to be able to do things like that to, actually win the game? Also, Coach Padre, he done hit us with the first one for the night. Padre said, Coach, you need us to call 911 because oh man. He said, Coach, you see, I read it again so I get some more time. He said, Coach, this call 911 because of my henna who. Just choke the daylights out of you. Cloverfield Patterson would never. Oh, okay, Coach. Okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate you calling me out in that situation. And thank you so much for supporting the channel, Coach. Thank you so much. Y'all know what tradition is. We got to do it. That's that. Dun, 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 That's a Superman chat. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Definitely. UGA boy said this show is, well, I appreciate that, fam. Thank you so much for giving us that feedback, man. Make sure that you tell your friends and family that there's just an old country boy online on YouTube that's sitting around talking about sports. Then you know it's not just Falcons football. It's about anything that shows up that's interesting. Anything that pops up that's actually interesting. So y'all make sure, if you could, if you just need some way to show your enthusiasm tonight about the game tomorrow, make sure that you first of all hit that like button. And also, if this is your first time chilling out with old country boy and the coaching staff, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And don't keep a good thing to yourself. Make sure that you share for any Falcons fans or just football fans that love to sit around and talk about sports. Coach Rona said that it is Nick Bosa. And it's and I'm gonna try it again. It's Amenahu. I'm just gonna go with that. UJ boy said, I want you as the coach. Hey, all you gotta do is make the calls, Bo. Like, I won't be sitting down there. Challenge it. That was a catch. Challenge it. Throw it out there. Headpiece not talking to nobody. Not talking to nobody. You ask Coach Ron, whenever I was coaching, I be trying to look important when I be down there. When I used to be on the sideline, I be down there. You know how Matt Ryan walks with his hands behind his back? That's how I be walking down the sideline. I'd be like, okay, all right. Stand back. I be keeping people. I'm like, stand back. Oh man. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. Molly Moss said, Big Low, don't let English whip your butt, man. Fight back. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy. Let's see here. And also, wait a minute, somebody. Oh, yeah, okay. Nathan said, okay, he says, Amen, he-ho. He-hoo. Amen, he-hoo. Okay. I appreciate that, Coach. I appreciate that. Also, Padre says, all day Oakland Raiders. And Charles, old man, who is Cordero would get us W's from the player intros alone. Appreciate that, Padre. You already know that's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Oh man. Rose City says, Big Low, my birthday's tomorrow, fam. Hit the jukebox birthday song for me. Big Low with the pipes. What's the jukebox birthday song? Go, shout it. It's your birthday. We're going to party like Rose City birthday. We're going to sip moonshine like it's his birthday. And of course, man, you know that we care that it's your birthday. Oh, man. Much love to you, Rose City, man. Much love to you. I hope that you have a safe and productive and a healthy day tomorrow, brother. Much love to you. Man, but look, so like I was saying, with this game tomorrow, guys, Kyle Shanahan has historically, and a lot of people don't realize this, historically, he's had issues with 3-4 defenses. So as far as them running the ball successfully, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, the way that we're going to win this game is getting to Jimmy Garoppolo, getting pressure on him, and actually making plays in the secondary. If we can get to him, make plays in the secondary, we'll be in high cotton, bro. We'll be in high cotton. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Bobby Murphy says, Big Low, go like that, you'll get fired faster than Urban Meyer, bro. That's rough right there, man. That's rough. Nathan said, party like a rock star, but what's in my cup is in my cup. That's right, Bo. That's right. You already know it. Man. So I want to know, who do y'all think is going to win the game tomorrow? So we talked about our defense against their offense. We talked about our offense against their defense. If you feel like the Falcons are going to win tomorrow, put a 1 in the chat. And look, I need y'all to look at this subjectively. If you feel like the 49ers are going to win, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know what y'all are thinking. Also, I do want to let y'all know that I am going to be coming on the show tomorrow morning, I think at 11:30, to chop it up with the homeboy, Jay in the back. Nah, it's not going to be on this page. So it's going to be on Jay in the Bay's channel. So y'all make sure that y'all check out the homeboy Jay in the Bay. If y'all want to see us do that pregame with him, see exactly what he's talking about and what their expectations are. So I said, if you win, put a 1. If we're going to win, put a 1 in the chat, Coach Ron. Okay, so yeah. If you feel like we're going to win, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like the 49ers are going to win, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to see what y'all are thinking because, like I said, this is what we do. I ain't finna sit up here and just preach, rainbows and butterfly kisses to you. I don't do that. Oh, man. So let's see here. Coach Ronnie, you don't think we're going to win tomorrow?
No. I think the Falcons stink this year.
Oh, dang, Coach. I bet you still pay for them tickets, though.
Yeah. They stink even worse. They still win.
Oh. All right. Padre, he said 2. Padre don't think we're going to get the win tomorrow. Molly Mall, he put 22 twos up. Now look, Molly Mall. Look, Molly Mall. Now, we talk about the Falcons now, not the Saints. I don't know if you heard me. I don't know if my Geechee dialect got to you or what. I don't know. Now, the thing is that New Orleans accent and the Geechee accents, like they got some similarities. So there shouldn't be no mistakes. I think you misheard me. Oh, man. Granddaughter said, score prediction time. Please drop them in the chat. Sanchez Lowe, he says 2. He thinks that we're going to lose tomorrow. See, I like this because we're actually being honest. This is how you communicate. You got to be honest. Let each other know what we think is going to happen. B Tuggin said Falcons by 5. Ooh, Falcons by 5. I hear you, Bo. Granddaughter said the line favorite. 49ers are favored by 9.5. Over under is 46.5. Ooh, says 2. My score prediction, 29-17 Niners. Ooh, man, it ain't looking good. Keylon says 2. 49ers will win 30-20. We don't have the defensive talent to keep that Shanahan offense. I'm glad y'all are actually acknowledging the genius of Kyle Shanahan. Glad y'all are actually acknowledging it. Tony Wright says beating Detroit the day after Christmas will be our first win at home since November 29th, 2020. Let's not even start counting that. Padre said the prediction is pain. Dan Quinn said if he was coaching, we would lose. That's what he said. We already know that, Coach. Oh, man. Granddaughter says, I do need Falcons to win, though, because Miami has San Francisco 2022 first-round pick. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Coach. I like it. Tony Wright says Falcons 17, San Francisco 36. Woo, boy. Man. Nathan says, Falcons will have a huge first quarter, but it's the other quarters I'm not sure of. Fair. Molly Mall says, Big Low, y'all getting beat down like a waiter in the Waffle House. I don't know what kind of Waffle Houses y'all got in Louisiana, but I will tell you one thing. The Waffle Houses in Georgia, no waiters be handing out work. You hear me? A lot of them been to prison. One of those situations, they used to be in Fight Club, but they can't talk about Fight Club. So it's one of those situations. You try to fight one of these waiters and cooks at the Waffle House here. You finna get literally kicked in between the dishwasher and the waffle iron. Oh man, Ian Miles here says 1 fried spam sandwich. Do you think we make the playoffs? Man, this game right here is gonna make a huge difference. It's gonna make a huge difference. So I'm gonna tell y'all my prediction. It looks like everybody's saying that they think we're going to lose. You know, a lot of people think it's going to be by more than the touchdown. I see that the line is 9.5. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all something. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. San Francisco 49ers are going to score points, but the Atlanta Falcons are going to score more. My prediction is the Atlanta Falcons are going to win tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and put it on out there. We're a different team on the road. This is the perfect storm for Atlanta to win. I'm going to go ahead and call it. The Atlanta Falcons will win tomorrow. And you know, I'm not the type of person who, you know, gets naked. The only person I get naked for is Coach Roman. Everybody else I don't get naked for. So it's one of those cases where what? You know what time it is, girl. But I'm not, and you know, I'm not the type to, you know, to shoot unicorn kisses and rainbows. But I feel like this is the perfect situation, and this could be an opportunity for an upset. I legitimately do. Our team is relatively healthy compared to their team. They have a lot of injuries in the secondary. They have a lot of injuries on offense. They have a lot of injuries going all around. So moving forward, it's one of those cases where I feel like the Atlanta Falcons will get a win tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be a single score game. And, you know, hopefully, if I get this one right, I should be going down in history. Because I've been calling them. I told y'all, look, don't get your hopes up against New England. You know, what happened? With my homeboy Rashad and Dave, I said, look, first game, I said, I think y'all might get this one. Everybody said, hey, Big Low, I feel like you're being too negative. I said, hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you how I feel. I can't tell you how I feel in the situation. Next thing you know, we lost 19-13. Came back, talked to Rashad and Dave again. Said, hey, I might want to be careful because we finna take y'all down through there. They was like, man, come on, Big Low. I think we finna win. I said, all right, what happened? Man, we finna make a march. We marching to the team facility and we finna demand some answers. Like, no. I understand that y'all in this imaginary rivalry. It got heated and everything, but pump your brakes. Slow down, young Thundercats. It's not that serious. Oh, man. William Paul, much love to William Paul that's chilling out with us tonight. He says, if we're able to run the ball like we have the last two games, I like our chances, and Garoppolo will crumble if we'll blitz him and play press in the back. He's overrated, and we play better on, I'm assuming you're saying we play better on the road. I agree with you, William. I agree with you. So if anybody hasn't yet, put your score predictions in because I legitimately want to see what y'all are thinking. Because what I'm worried about the most is our offense against their defense, but that's just on the front seven. On the back seven, I think we got them. I legitimately think we got them. So with that being said, I know everybody's talking about Fred Warner and Nick Bosa, but other than that, I'm not completely terrified. You know, Eric Armstead and that interior defensive line, he could cause some problems if they bring a lot of pressure, you know, in the A and B gaps, then we definitely might have some issues. But if we could, you know, chip, not Pringles, if we could chip them, if we could chip Nick Bosa on that outside and, you know, maybe get somebody out in the flat or something like that, we might legitimately have some problems. Because you think about it, if you have a tight end that chips that defensive lineman, and he gets out to the flap and turn his head around real quick, that's going to put somebody in that middle fourth of the field. Is going to put them in no man's land. They got to decide if they're going to come up or they got to worry about what's behind them. So if we could get some catches with some yards after the catch, we might legitimately have some issues. Molly Mouse is Big Low and Coach Ronan. Y'all need to stop that Netflix and chill before Lil Low, a.k.a. One Pearl. One Pearl come all the way. Oh, man, you a fool, man. It's not Netflix and chill, Molly Mouse. It's Hulu and Hunch. That's what it is. Tell me you want. Tell me over and over and over. You want a Hulu and Hunch. Oh, it's good, baby. Molly Mouse, thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Appreciate it, brother. Also, I don't know if you heard my homeboy Big Q on the sports come with the Great Saint Think Take. Just last night, he hit it one more time, man. It's getting better, too. Molly Mouse said, oh, man, wait a minute. Big Low in here with the 499. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. I look at you, Big Q. Oh, man. Sanchez Low, he says 30-27, Falcons win. B. Tuckin says 27-22, Falcons. Okay. Nathan says 31-29, Falcons. Man, look like a lot more people going for the Falcons than I seen originally.
Yeah, now more people are going for it.
Man, 8 says 20-13 Niners. Okay, Miss Mandy. Okay, I like that honesty. Thank you so much. They said punch. He said, I thought it'd be some moonshine. Grand Dodger said the playoff NFC bound teams with possible wild cards, the Cardinals, Packers, the Bucks, Dallas, the Rams, 49ers, and the 6 and 7 teams, which are the Eagles, Washington, Vikings, Falcons, and the Saints. And you know what? The issue is that the Eagles and Washington, we lost to them. So we're going to have a better record than them. You know? What my mom said.
He said you sound like Aaron Hall's nephew, Study Hall.
Oh, Teddy, jam for me, yeah. Do. Tony Wright says, I'm a football guy and a realist, and it ain't happening tomorrow. Okay, I hear you, Tony. Tony says, we haven't beaten any good teams all season, and it won't start happening now. I mean, but, you know, don't it seem like it's one of those cases where at the beginning of the season, I really wish I could get on the same page with everybody. At the beginning of the season, before the season started, everybody like, man, coach, Arthur Smith, Dean Pease, these guys are geniuses. It don't matter how bad the team is, we're going to be winning. I'm like, okay, I hear you. Now it's like, you know, we done had some tough losses, but the close games we've been winning. And I'm looking at this game right here, and I'm like, I think we could get this W. So moving forward, a lot of people are like, man, you know what, coach? I just don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, but, you know, that's the beauty about football, because it's any given Sunday. You never know. And I really feel like tomorrow will be one of those any given Sundays. I feel like that's going to be it, Coach Tony. I could be wrong, though. You know, if I am wrong, I come on here, put some barbecue sauce on my crow, and I'll eat it with a side of fries. You know, I'll be the first one to do it. Oh, man. Sanchez Los a hell game tomorrow. Marcus Bell says, we're road warriors. We're getting that W. What a rush. Y'all know nothing about that. That's that old school WWE 1980s, 1990s road warriors. Y'all know nothing about that. If you do, No, you had a great childhood. Oh man. Dan Quinn says, Coach Lowe, can we hear you? Can we talk challenge? What's that, Coach Ron?
Oh, everybody's singing the Tevin Campbell. They said, like, if you can sing it, then you're a real R&B singer.
What?
Yeah. Just the chorus.
Oh, just the chorus. I can't go into it.
I mean, I guess you could.
Last night and now and now I build up my confidence, and when you ever come my way, I know just what to say. Can we talk for a minute?
Okay.
I just want to know your name.
All right, Big Low.
Can we talk? Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. Dre says, Coach, by the time you went live, I've been having the coaching staff withdraw. No, Coach, you can't have the withdrawal. What Keyline say? Keyline says, I get more Tevin Campbell than Tevin Campbell.
That's not what he said.
Oh, what did he say?
I'm getting more Tevin Coleman than Tevin
Oh, what in the world? No, Coach. I'm ready, you know I'm ready to love you forevermore. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? Well, wait a minute. Nathan said Coach win hands down.
All right.
Okay, all right. So Dan Quinn said, thanks, Coach. You welcome, Coach. You welcome. All right. Said Low said Big Low got the pipes. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me see what everybody else saying. Hold on. Baldy Mall. He says, Big Low. He says, Big Low sound like Tevin Campbell's cousin. Campbell Soup. Wow, Coach. Wait a minute. Jen says, sing Devin Campbell. What? What the word? What?
Oh my God.
Dwayne P said, Big Low came back down. You one of those more rational content creators. I don't need you to jump off the deep end. Remember, when we beat the Jaguars, we need some. We had some fans saying we were going to the Super Bowl. That's true. That is true. Padre says chicken hot dogs got to violate the Geneva Convention. I keep getting on the chicken hot dogs. What in the world? The way pizza is Devin Campbell. What in the world? Y'all know I sound more like Tevin Campbell than Tevin Campbell. Y'all need. As a matter of fact, I might need to start singing backup at the concert. Y'all. He'll be like, you know what? No, you can't do this no more. You sound too good. Yeah. I won't tell your secrets. At least he's like, bring it down. Oh man. Y'all are crazy. Tony Wright says, we need to trade linebacker Deion Jones for a third-round pick, trade Calvin Ridley for. You brought that up on the last show, Coach. That might be the way to go. You never know. Real said, this is funny. Mandy says, your singing got my head going round and round. I'm so glad I could bring that happiness to your life, Miss Mandy. I'm so glad. You just let me know whenever you need me to bless you. you know what I'm saying, with another ballad. Because I don't sing songs, Miss Mandy. I sing ballads. I give.
What?
I said,
Okay.
I don't sing songs. I sing ballads. Padre said, sing way back. What's going on, Joe? What's going on, Joe? Mom said, Coach Rona, you sing the song.
I don't want to take over the show.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What? I'm talking about Lothar Vandross. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy. Leroy Graff says, I'm leaving at 5 o'clock for the Falcons game tomorrow. Okay. I see you. I hope the Falcons win. B. Tucker said, Big Low, a.k.a. Mr. Brian McKnight. That's right.
No.
That's what he said.
No.
That's what he said. He didn't say Brian McKnight. One. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Hold on. Jay says, y'all group is David Campbell and Coach Ron and Christian Crees. Why y'all come up with this stuff? Y'all been hanging around me too long. That's what that is. Padre said, just let them use it, Coach. That's I tell you, Bo, like, what in the world? Dwayne said, Big Low sound like the choir boy off 5 Heartbeat. I sound like that choir boy on the Whoopi Goldberg movie.
Oh, happy day.
Yeah. The one hit the high note. Yeah.
City High.
Showed up here, ain't it?
Yeah.
By this is Brian McKnight. Man, that was a very underrated show, man. I used to love Jamie Foxx show. Oh, Valdosta State getting whooped up on? I ain't much know that. My boss is Big Low. You sound better than Luther Campbell.
That's Uncle Luke, right?
Yeah. Oh, man, y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. I'm glad that I could get a chance to bless y'all with some great sports knowledge today. And I could sing some songs. Well, I'm sorry. I don't sing songs. I sing ballads.
Okay.
I can sing some ballads to y'all. I know that's why y'all always trying to get me to talk about Andre Cisco, because y'all know that I'll hit you with a Drew Hill ballad. So, it's only at Big Low Kuntry Sports you can get the sports knowledge and you can get legitimate entertainment where, if something applies to a song I can remember, I would definitely bring it up. And it's not one of those situations where I just mention it, keep on going. Nah, we got to sing that thing. Oh, man. Oh, so the Colts did end up beating the Patriots. Now, I need to see what Jonathan Taylor did, because he is very important for my fantasy league. So let me check, see what Jonathan Taylor did. Okay, he did a little something. 170 yards.
Oh my God.
Good grief. Woo, I take it every time. Twice on a Saturday night. You can't beat that, boy. I'm gonna need everything that I can get, boy. Because his team is, whoever wins this game goes to the playoffs. So I'm gonna need everything. Nathan, yeah. So after the college football season, they normally have like a week where they'll play some games on Saturday night. So yeah, it's one of those cases where they'll do that Sometimes I know a couple years they had 2 games on Saturday. They had like one like at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. They have another one later on like at 8. So yeah. That's why they had this game today. Slick said, "Let's talk trades in 2022. We need Dion to match up with Kittle. Dion pick 6." The only problem is though, Slick, is I think Dion might be a little too little. He might be a little bit too little for George Kittle. That's a man's man, Bo. You can't just be putting old little Dion up against George Kittle. That's gonna be rough. That is gonna be rough. So look, it's one of those situations where you might be better off letting that safety come down and stick George Kittle. I would feel better letting Fourier guard George Kittle than Deion Jones, because he ain't got enough weight in his pockets to be trying to match up with George Kittle. That's a whole nother weight class. That's like putting Floyd Mayweather against Manny Pacquiao. Okay, yeah. I know with all of the whole COVID outbreaks and everything, we definitely hope that everybody's safe in that regard. It's one of those situations where they were supposed to play 2 games today, but unfortunately that didn't happen. I do need everybody to do me a favor and make sure that you hit that like button if you enjoy my mini concert tonight, and you need some way to thank me for giving you that mini concert. Make sure that you hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time chilling out with me and you haven't seen the show quite like this anywhere on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or anywhere else, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because we get together, we chop it up, and we have a good time like this all the time. And it doesn't matter what kind of sports it is. It could be football, basketball, baseball, badminton, checkers, pool, tiddlywinks, whatever you could think of. We'll have a good time talking about it. Oh man, yeah. So it's a doubleheader on Monday, and if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be playing some games on Tuesday too. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Dred says, "Lord, I pray CP Ruffin and the Falcons show up tomorrow." My name is Cordell Patterson. These are the Atlanta Falcons. Oh man. Man. Nathan said, "Can we get some more singing?" He said, "You should give us prediction to every game tomorrow, but sing it." What in the world? I don't know if I know that many songs to apply to it. But that's a good idea. What I need to do is I need to prepare for something like that, and then I'll be able to actually, But see, you put me on the spot, Coach. Oh man. To the right says, "Speaking of football news, starting Minnesota Vikings cornerback Rashard Breeland was released by the team for conduct detrimental to the team." I heard about that. Hey, he must have been doing something pretty rough. I know that Minnesota, they definitely needed him, but just to let him go, man, that's rough.
They got an altercation with coaches and the teammates.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But that's what I'm gonna say. Even when stuff like that happens in December, they tend to push it up under the rug. Think about it. Antonio Brown, he was filming in the locker room in December. Dwayne P says, "Big Low, do you watch that Thursday night game? What a game. One day we can get a quarterback like Pat and we can have exciting games back in Atlanta." Yeah, man. I ain't get a chance to watch that game. We was actually watching Spider-Man. No Way Home. But yeah, man. Yeah, from what I seen from the highlights, it looked like it was a real exciting game. Patrick Mahomes, well, he just built different. He built different. The crazy thing is I tell everybody this all the time. He came into the league. He wasn't the most heralded quarterback in that draft. He ended up going 10th overall. So a lot of these top quarterbacks, a lot of these top quarterbacks is one of those cases where they don't get taken with that first pick or second or third pick. You look at the Russell Wilsons and the Aaron Rodgers, the Patrick Mahomes, like a lot of those guys, they get they end up getting taken a little bit later. And they had the most lucrative careers. Molly Mall said, the thing about Rona, she's a sweet old girl, about the sweetest little girl in the whole wide world. The toughest homeboy, fall deep in love. Said once you had a Rona, you won't ever give up. Oh, Keyline with a $5 Superman chat. He says, Coach Lowe, you take suggestions of 90 R&B songs, and you have to work them in the title, lyrics into your commentary. That's pretty cool, Coach. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to chop it up with Coach Roney about that. But you know what? That is pretty cool. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Oh man. B. Tucker says Darren Williams beat Frank Gore, split decision in boxing expedition between ex-NBA and NFL stars. Man, I'm surprised he was willing to step in the ring with Frank Gore, boy. Frank Gore, that boy built different. I mean, how old Frank Gore now? Like 56? He was just running football last year. That boy.
56.
I don't know how. He been around long as I can remember. He'd have been around so long, I had to legitimately think where he went to college at. I mean, I remember where he went to. Oh, his age, yeah. Well, he's like 37, 38.
38.
Yeah. He was just running football last year. Like he was, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't his sister or somebody dating a rapper?
I don't know.
Roscoe Dash. That's who it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This was, back when we went to the birthday bash.
Oh, yeah, way back in the day.
Yeah, and I remember I walked past him, and you were like, "You see Roscoe Dash?" I was like, "Oh, that was Roscoe Dash." You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember they were at the Glen.
Yeah, we were staying at the Glen right down the street. And you like, "Do you see Roscoe Dash?" I was like, "Oh, that Roscoe Dash." I just thought it was another one of these Atlanta boys up here. I ain't know. That's before we moved up here. Yeah, old Roscoe Dash. Yeah. Molly Mom says, Coach Ronnie, I know her heart melts when Big Low be singing. Yeah, it do, boy. It do. I think she done turned Hulu on right now.
All right.
Yeah, we can watch Grey's Anatomy, baby.
I didn't say anything like that.
And if I ever fall in love again, my friend, my friend. That last one, Coach Ron. Oh man. Oh man. Tony Wright says, here's a football fact. Lowe didn't know that Frank Gore. Yeah, I remember he went to the University of Miami. I remember that. I was just saying, like, it took me, like, whenever I think about him, it was so long ago, I had to legitimately sit and think, like, where did he go? Because it seemed like it was so long ago. A lot of people he played with, they done got inducted to the Hall of Fame. Molly Mom said, Coach Runner, stop sending to come get me sick.
No.
Oh, Padre said, Coach staff karaoke about to be out of control. It be lit, Bo. It be lit. Because, when I go to karaoke, I got to do my R&B song. And then I got to do my country song. Then, I got to do a rap song. I don't know if y'all been to the whole trap karaoke thing. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I wanted to do Young Dro, but they would never pick me. I know I would have turned the place out. I'm a natural entertainer. Dress says, dang, Coach, Coach hit that high note only because Coach Roney was refilled the water /shine. Oh man. So the right said, do you know that when Frank Gore hurt his knee, that Jared Payton, the great Walter Payton's son, was his backup who replaced him? I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember his son was the backup. Walter Payton's son was the backup, and everybody thought that he was going to be just a great running back too. And I mean, he, of course, you had to have some talent to play at the University of Miami, but he definitely wasn't no Frank Gore. Nathan says, I heard through the grapevine Coach Lowe used to sing outside the windows mariachi style. Word on the street, that's how he got Coach Roney. What's going on, Tracy Gillespie? Much love to you. Hope you're doing good tonight. Granddaughter says, Jonathan Taylor 2021 stats thus far, attempt 241. And then he has 1,348 yards, averaging 5.6 yards a carry, 16 touchdowns, receptions, 36. Man, that means every 2 times he touches the ball, he gets a first down, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sanchez also said, Walter Payton's wife is my great aunt. Oh, I didn't know that, Coach. Man, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Dre says, Coach, what chance you think that we have a win tomorrow? I called it. Yeah, it was kind of 50-50, but I think that the Falcons can win tomorrow. I think that could legitimately happen. I know that Coach Grandizer, he's told us that they're actually favored to win by 9.5 points. I think that we got a chance to get this W tomorrow. I think that we've been building confidence, and it's one of those cases. Me and Coach Roney, we disagree. She thinks that we're going to lose, but I think that we're going to win tomorrow. Todd says, Bo, where's Calvin? Why nobody checking on him? I don't know, Coach. I'm pretty sure they got somebody from the team, some of the team doctors or some of the psychologists and everything checking up on them. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. If you ask me, I don't think he's coming back this season. And probably a good chance he's not going to be coming back to the Falcons. Period. Yeah. Yeah. Coach Tony Wright says that we need to try to trade him for a second-round pick, and I agree with you. Question is, would anybody want to take him? Because they might say, well, what happens if we get him and he does the same thing to us? So we're kind of stuck behind the 8 ball in that regard. Tony Wright says, and now years later, after Frank Gore's career has ended, Frank Gore is the NFL's 3rd all-time leading rusher with exactly 1,600 yards, trailing only Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Padre says Calvin really done for a while, and that's if he even comes back. Yeah, I don't think he's coming back to the Falcons. And, based on the issues that he's having, he may not want to come back to the game, period. D. Williams, what's going on, D? He says if we can make them kick field goals, we have a chance. And that's how I'm thinking too, D. If we could get some timely stops, we could definitely have a chance. Now, Todd, he says, now what if we make the playoffs and then Calvin really decides he wants to play? Me and Coach Roney was actually talking about this. I want to know what y'all think. If we made the playoffs, let's say we get the 7th spot, we make the playoffs, and Calvin really comes back and says, hey, guys, I think I'm good now. I think I could do this now. Would you put a 1 in the chat if you feel like you would take him back? You would want to take him back. If you feel like you wouldn't want to take him back, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know what y'all are thinking. Alderman says Calvin really coming to us. I mean, yeah, he probably coming for some of that good food that y'all got down there in a couple of hurricanes. I don't think he come to play no ball. Sanchez Lowe says, we might do something, Bo. Tony Wright says we're not making the playoffs.
I agree with Tony. I agree with Tony.
Oh man. Tony said Calvin Ridley, he come back, just not to the Falcons. Oh man. D. Williams said that he wouldn't want him back. Lee Rawls said, yeah, I'll take him. I don't care. Todd says he wouldn't want him back. Sanchez Lowe says that he would take him back. Molly Mall says too. I think he's indifferent. He put 7 2s up. I think he's just indifferent. Yeah, I agree with you, Tony. Right, he's not going to New Orleans. Dress says 2. He says, I'm divorced, coach. I don't believe in second chance. Oh man, Molly Mall says I agree with you. But Padres, he says, I can't wait for the Falcons to draft David Ajabo just to get Coach Rhodes' re-edition. Ain't no telling what it's gonna be, Coach. Ain't no telling what Coach Rhodes' re-edition is gonna be. It's probably gonna be David.
Don't do it. You couldn't say that other name, so stop.
Don't hate on me because your re-edition has become an ongoing joke.
Yours started tonight, but you were struggling.
Well, he's not on the Falcons, so we're not gonna be talking about him no time soon. Oh man, Dan Quinn said, "Will we take?" Oh, my bad. Wait a minute, Padre. What were my manners? I forgot to tell you. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, family. Definitely. Dan Quinn said, "Would you take me back?" Dan Quinn. We there are too many negative feelings. There are too many negative feelings. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to stay where you at. Oh man. Yeah. I think I'm good on you, Dan Quinn. I'm sure that you took this lesson that you learned in Atlanta and you probably tried to, recreate yourself. But yeah, I think you're just a better defensive coordinator than you are head coach. Last Saint said the Saints would take him on a year mental deal, $8 million deal, $2 million guaranteed. The rest are incentives. Okay. I don't think he's gonna take that. I think he's gonna want more money than that, bro. Manny says 2. Oh, he's out like Julio. I understand that, Miss Mandy. Alfonso said, it's Coach Ronnie laugh for me. But this is David O. Jackson 5. Oh man. David O. Jackson 5. Y'all are crazy. Todd says, Bo, if the Falcons make the playoffs, I want you to wear a Saints hat. Oh man, I can't. No. I can't do that. I refuse to spend good money. And they got one at the Goodwill or something. Oh man, Tony Wright says, Low, if we make those 2 trades, our draft will look like this: a first rounder, 3 second rounders, 2 third rounders, 2 fourth rounders, and a 5th, 6th, and 7th. I mean, you can't beat that, Bo. I would definitely love for it to happen. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I don't think it's gonna happen. Molly Mall says Coach Ronnie laughed like a church lady.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I agree with you, Tony, right? I feel like that Julio Jones trade has turned out to be a blessing. I mean, that's a good question for the chat. Do you feel like it was a good thing that we made that trade? If you feel like that is the case, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like you much rather have Julio Jones still here. Put the 2 in the chat. I think it was a good thing because, I mean, we see he's not doing much for Tennessee now. Whenever they make their playoff run, he might magically get better and, average 150 yards a game. But right now, it's looking like we may have won that trade. Dwayne P says Arthur Smith might send Calvin to the Titans. He seemed to send all our players to the Titans. You showed us send Javier Hawkins to the Titans. Like, come on, Bo. Oh man. Raymond Elder says that he thinks that it was a good trade. Padre and Construction Patterson.
I was wondering where Construction Patterson was.
Beat Tuggin Sanchez Lowe thinks that it was a good trade. Dwayne P said you just can't replace Julio Jones. Robert Bennett and Grandizer thinks that it was a good trade. Dredd says one with that hamstring and ponytail we could. Julio got the ponytail now.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh man. Dwayne P said we did Julio the same way we did Roddy. Pop just said Julio part-time lover Jones. Oh man. He was looking out for us at the end. Like, nah, this ain't gonna work. I'm not either. Oh man, Grandizer said, Coach Big Low. He said, question, is there any college bowl games you'll be watching this week closely? Any college prospects? Bailey, Zappe, Western Kentucky is on my watch list. Well, to be honest with you, I try to catch all of them. I've started doing my research already, but I think that it's going to be real interesting. I'm really looking forward to the Senior Bowl, but like this the whole college football playoff and all of these bowl games is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to be looking, but that nowadays it's one of those cases where the best players, they don't really play no more in the bowl game. So yeah, it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. So what you got to do is you got to go back and look at the games. I always like look halfway through the year. If you look at the beginning of the year, some of the things that they do are flukes. But as far as like the bowl games, I just love watching the bowl games because this is going to be the last little bit of college football that we're going to have left. Oh man. But look, man, I ain't gonna keep y'all up too late. We pushing 12 o'clock. I know some of y'all got to get up for church tomorrow. If y'all don't go to church, y'all some heathens. Oh man, but look, I appreciate every last one of y'all for coming on and chilling out with us. Thank you so much. Y'all don't know how much it means to us. In the meantime, please don't do anything that I would do. I'm going to stick by what I said. I think that the Falcons will get a win tomorrow. It's going to put us firmly in this playoff race. And we're going to be chopping it up with y'all tomorrow, Bo. Y'all stay safe. Take it easy. We ready.